Art. From the big to the small, the simple to the complex, the decorative to the practical. It can come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. And then there's the bizarre. Looking at this piece, what feelings does it evoke in you? Confusion? Perhaps disgust? If I were to ask you how much you think it's worth, how would you respond? A few iron ingots? Perhaps a couple of diamonds? Maybe someone would pay you a stack if you were really lucky. How would you react if I were to tell you that this piece's value is in the thousands? How is that even possible? Who in their right mind would pay such a ridiculous amount? To understand that, we'll need to rewind back a few years. It's early fall, 2021, and a certain player, trainer Chris, has been dealing with a awkward situation of his own making. A few months back, as a way to celebrate the anniversary of one of the most cursed map arts he had made on the server, a combination of some of the servers and some of the general memes of that time, he thought it would be funny to make a 12x12 version of it and try and incorporate it into an event. But now he has to deal with a very awkward question. What the YouTube do I do with this thing now? He wasn't really sure what to do with it. He didn't really have that many options. He couldn't really hang it up at his base. That would look a bit too concerning. Selling it at his shop was also out of the question. The sheer amount of resources just to make a copy would be a ludicrous amount. But perhaps there is some merit in selling a copy.
Hey you, I'm talking to you. Do you wish you could have everyone respect you less? Do you wish you could drive everyone else away from you? Well, do I have the offer for you, this thing. On October 9th, this Saturday, only one of these will be auctioned off. The minimum bid is 16 diamond blocks. Be there or not. Like, in all honesty, why would you bid on this piece of shit?
With the announcement made, Trainer began preparations for the auction. He thought to himself, if he was lucky, he may get twice, maybe triple his starting bid. I mean, like, come on. Look at this thing. Really look at this thing. Like, how many people would honestly be interested in bidding dozens of diamonds on this monstrosity? Turns out, a lot of people would be interested in bidding on that quote-unquote monstrosity. Some wanted to display in their base as a part of their existing art collections. Some just wanted the pleasure of just destroying it. But for most, the reason boiled down just to a single thing: the meme. For many, the prospect of owning such a cursed item was more than enough reason. So while Trainer gathered the resources needed to make the copy, other players would begin preparations of their own. While some just planned on using their existing wealth for their bids, others didn't want to leave it to chance and began to work to even the odds in their favor, which will soon be put to the test. In the early afternoon, players began converging at the bidding spot as onlookers watched from the sidelines as the auction properly commenced at 11:20 a.m., alongside any hopes of this being a normal auction. In seconds, the highest bid was over triple the starting bid. In minutes, quintupled. By the time 5 minutes had passed, most of the players bidding had been outbid, leaving only 2 teams left standing. On one side, you had Team Crucible being led by Gandalf. On the other, Team Mod being led by one of the admins, Jim. All they had to do now was just outbid the other. It was only a matter of time till one of the teams hit their limit. a bid of 420 blocks. It seems like Team Crucible will be walking home with it. You know, it's been a fun 14 minutes, but you know, it's about time to get this auction wrapped up. Besides, Minecraft Live was gonna start soon. You know, I wonder who's gonna win the mob vote this year. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Oh, YouTube. Larry just donated 100 blocks to Team Mob. Well, as the auction resumed, more and more onlookers would begin donating to either teams. Some to help their favorite ones, others to spite the opposing one, and most just for the meme. It had not been lost on me how absurd this situation had become. This continued until 12. The teams were at a stalemate at around 758 blocks, with neither team having just enough to outright beat the other. If either team was able to get a few more blocks, they could win. After almost bankrupting most of their citizens, Team Crucible was able to walk home with their prize, where it now resides inside the Town of Crucible's Art Museum. So, what is the moral of this story? The moral of the story is... You know what? There is no moral to the story.